Hello, hello. I have no idea what I should even say for an intro. Mm, see, I know all that's still on. That can turn off. I don't need that anymore. Okay. Okay, I can hear it. Okay. We back. I hope. I'm way back. Oh god, no. Okay. Yes. Cool. Exit the cleared data. What? No. Oh my god, I'm so lost. Yes. Ending B. Load your clear dates. Okay. Kinda. Yes, of course. Oh, good. We can do that. We'll do that later. Well, if I knew that was gonna happen, I would have just continued. I would like to load this, please. Thank you. Okay. Oh,
Whenever I
we get to.
interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway...
Hello, dude postal. Oh, good. The sound of rain filled the village. Filled the village. Oh god, I get to do this mess. The steep cliffs that surround the area magnified the magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin wisps of smoke streamed from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. A single child, however, had braved the town. Had braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly towards the wooden, hawk-shaped weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as Annie could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale white skin to the face, skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. If the beak turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then I. The child blinked. Rain slowly dripped down the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on, come on. The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vane slowly creaked to life, spinning this way and that moment, and that for a what? And that for a moment. It finally settled with the beak pointing firmly towards the east. East? Really? Before the vane could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me. I'm great at narrating. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stone. Oh, we're back. Are we back now? Hello. Oh my god. I think we're okay. Please tell me this isn't going to be a thing, please. We're good. I don't know why my internet's being like this today. Oh my god, okay. Okay. Where was I? I'm about to skip the entire story. Because of my stupid internet. I don't know why it's doing this today of all days. The boys seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seemingly indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew those were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to this sensation. It was, oh god, it was one she had experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated, and if possible, destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. Applin? He can't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong, be brave. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He can't, Oh, look, the little freak is gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead? Love this guy. Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless, a failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off. Kaine couldn't meet Demo's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upwards. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open. Show me. No. Did you just say no? Demo grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. Not even taking his attention from Kaine, he called his cohorts. Come on, guys, let's give this freak what she deserves. As soon as Demo finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, still grinning, as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are. Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. If it continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home. Yeah, that's a funny joke. For someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak, chanted the children. Freak, freak, freak. Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village of children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entirely. Yeah, I saw it. We got it. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrifying cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welling from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves, as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was wrapped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. Hurts like a bitch, doesn't it? Now I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch my Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it. The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Demo was using to cover the wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. Ow. He screamed, leaping to his feet. Stop it, what are you doing? Quit whining. No one ever died from a scratch. You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch. Big one. That thing could have killed me. The old woman shrugged. Death is the best cure for stupid. Demo's face twisted with rage at her words, locking his eyes on Kaine. Took a step backwards and spat on the ground. Get out, leave this village. No one wants you here either. Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Ha! Look at that, the fat boy go. Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulders. They then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood on her forehead. "Oh, Kaine," she said, "why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot." The words of her grandmother stung Kaine, and she turned away. "Don't be nice to me," she said. "I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore." Her tears held in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. "Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead." Kaine's tears turned into sobs. She felt her grandmother's hands on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. "Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next. It grants no mercy to any that attempts the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath. Understand?" The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. "You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know because you survived it." As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother. But when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and their first few years together had not been easy. But with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought against all these things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. "Do I make you sick, Grandma?" "Of course not. Don't be an ass." "I love her." Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shuddered. "But my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't—" "Hush," interrupted Grandma. I will not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter, and I love you. And if if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell." With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. "Oh my gosh, oh shoot, these are lunar tears. Grandma," playing NieR Automata for a sec. It's a touching story. "You made this. Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without ever seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up, touched the wreath as if she couldn't believe it was real. Where did you find all these? Just stumbled on them while I was out doing the shopping. Of course she did. The old woman turned away as she spoke, leading Kaine to suspect the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. How long is the story? The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. Didn't quite turn out right, said her grandmother as she squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work. But it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are. Oh, of course you are. What a fool thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Her grandmother smiled. We're gonna be fine, you and me, she said. As long as we got each other, we'll be just fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough, even if it's against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift up past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. She turned and headed for home. The light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. Oh my God. Kaine's dreams, daily life? What? Oh my God, this is my favorite thing. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. Oh my God. The firewood being produced, however, was as far from a work of art as could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of shit axe. Kaine's grandmother flailed away with the axe, filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. Grandma, called Kaine. That you, Kaine? Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. Don't get too close or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake. She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough to her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to take a step back. Step back. Once she scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, Grandma, do you need help? I can get you water and lunch or a new axe or something. The axe poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in midair. The woman considered her the granddaughter's offer for a moment, then smiled. Tell you what, since I'm doing such a piss poor job of chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can go get the water. Shades have been restless lately, and I don't want you running into one of them bastards." Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was by far the more difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with chores. What now? Excuse me? Okay. I don't know why the Steam notification went off. Kaine did her best to help with chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Unless OBS decided to stop again, yeah, it's fine. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter. And rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they called home. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect with a solid stroke, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it. Oh, crap. She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt in a good cause. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with the blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small pink hands. This is tough, and my logs are all weird sizes. Splitting on her palms and ignoring the pain. Spitting on the what? Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took one look at the logs and coughed out a wheezy laugh. Pretty clumsy, girl. You better practice if you... Grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. Grandma. The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. Get the bucket. Can't let it spill. Kaine steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress, but Kaine didn't notice. Grandma, what's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Kaine away. Stop that. Just stop, she cried, breathing heavily. It ain't like I'm dying. Just tired from the trip is all. Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman's shaking hands and worn face told her more than words could ever. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending, sooner than either of them had feared. The positions would be reversed. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. "Grandma, you're sick. You need medicine. I'm going to the village." The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. "It's all right," she said. "I'll be fine." Her grandmother fixed with her gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed like an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. "Well, I don't like it, damn it. But I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up." The old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across a dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade, or worse, Emo and his gang. But she encountered neither tormentors nor shades, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance to the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her, then muttered to each other behind raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. "I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong." She chanted those words to herself over and over. She slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund older woman who was arguing, waving her arms in the air and telling everyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. "Hey lady," said Kaine with a bravado she did not feel. "Where's the apothecary?" The woman's flabby cheeks shook with bewildered anger. "How dare this thing speak to me?" they seemed to say. But Kaine saw that her eyes held a different emotion, fear. "Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one." "Which way?" Kaine repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but no one came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary. But the new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He'd clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand, because his gang of followers was nowhere to be found. "Oh my god," he sputtered. What are you doing here, freak?" The insult was delivered without force, and Kaine happily ignored it, stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter. She asked the shopkeeper for the medication. "Ah," barked Demo. The old bitch finally kneel over. "Go to hell, Demo." "You tell him, Kaine." The boy's eyes grew so wide they seemed ready to fall out of his head. But before they could let fly a comeback, a worse, a punch, the apothecary told them to knock it off before he kicked them out of the store. Demo slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. I need to be on. Yeah. suspicious. I dealt with the problem. We're good. We're fine. There's we're fine. Oh my god. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Yeah, I got the garden was freaking out over a bot, okay? I would have gotten it eventually, okay? Listen. Countless tiny puddles filled the cramped store, each with a label written in some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic, but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast, there would be a place that she could call home. My god. On the far wall behind the counter rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors. Time had worked its cruel magic, and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. You like that picture? Tiny turned to find the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hands. His eyes were gentle but sad. They seemed to stare through her and into nothing as he spoke. That's my daughter. I sketched it when she was just a little girl. She's been dead for a long time now. Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. Pictures are wonderful things, continued the shopkeeper. They let the ones closest to you live on forever. He shook his head slightly, then looked down at Kaine and smiled. Handing her the medicine, he reached into a sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. We should have these. There's no one left that I wish to draw. Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Yes, I've heard the rumors about you, he said. It's a small village, and word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Kali, and I think the way she was driven out of this town was just deplorable. Grandma's name is Kali, thought Kaine suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over in her mind. She reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. Your grandmother is an old friend of mine, he said, as Kaine scooted away yet again, and I owe her much. I wager she would like it if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much. Kaine murmured in a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless. And with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places. leading Kaine to think that she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but the old woman's hands clasped around her arm. Back already, are you? Asked her grandmother with a yawn. Come here, let me have a look at you. Grandma sat up and examined Kaine from head to toe, finally satisfied with nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild. She leaned back and allowed herself to relax. Well, how was it? Those bastards give you any trouble? It was kind of fun, said Kaine with a small smile. No, seriously, it was. Fun, huh? Asked her grandmother, in a voice which implied she believed anything but. Uh-huh. So anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know. As she spoke, Kaine removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of the source, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her portrait. Portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone. But Grandma, it'll make you live forever. Horseshit, said her grandmother, rolling back a sheet from her bed. Living forever would just piss me off. Now put those crayons away and help with dinner. But Kaine would not relent, and in the end Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their house, as if posing for a master artist. Kaine took up the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor. It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all. I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought these crayons would, make drawing easy or something. The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. Let me be the judge of that, she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, then slowly wheezed out a laugh. Oh, Kaine, she said between laughter, you truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me and I love it. But hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always. True to her word, the grandmother gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. After a week later, Kaine could stand it no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. Hush, said the old woman. I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud. She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kaine and dropped to one knee. Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. And it makes me want to go on, and someday you can feel that happiness. It was a moment that burned itself into Kaine's memory, a perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who had made her place in the world possible. Time moved on, people and memories moved in and out of a life like ghosts passing through a hall, but this moment will be different. Kaine swore, because I will remember it forever. Kaine's dreams, please stop. Can you? Oh my god. Been reading for almost an hour. It's like Type Moon. Yeah, it's something. It's a novel for sure. Give me a second. Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She'd been pushing it around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew to up her nostrils and made its home there, causing her... Oh, good, people are back. Welcome back. Causing her face to twist with disgust. Grandma, can't believe you want me to eat a bug. The old woman threw some more wood under the cooking pot and snorted. It's no bug, you fool girl. It's a berry. Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs? Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug, said Kaine. And I think it's burnt or something, because it smells terrible. With that, Kaine held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. Oh yeah, that's terrible, all right. Why, you little brat, laughed the old woman. Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact. 5 years have passed since the moment Kaine's grandmother had saved her from the bullies. As is often the way with two stubborn people, their relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter and hurled abuse in equal measure. Kaine could not remember a time when she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so this morning found Kaine lacing up her work boots with a breakfast of burned berry rolling through her belly. Where are you going today? Asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked surprised. The old woman rarely asked the specifics anymore. Well, I was going to check on the kelma trees and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, and I'm going to pick up some flagstones. So I need to take the wheelbarrow. Flagstones? What the hell for? Kaine stared at her grandmother, and then held out an arm and then swept it around their home, constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble. The old place sagged and like a boxer in the final round. Grandma, a dying cat could chew through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we have some protection. The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. Toothless? Goddamn girl. A bunch of thieves want to ransack this old place. Let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway. I'm not worried about thieves. I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday. The old woman tilted her head and stared at her grandmother. Or granddaughter. Someone who stared. Who knows? Well, shoot. I don't know why you have to do it today. We can worry about it some other... Grandma, no. If I don't go to the kelma trees, we won't eat tonight. You know that. A confused expression passed across the old woman's face, and for a moment she was a small child lost at a carnival. Yes, she said after a bit. Yes, of course you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately it seems my mind is... She didn't finish the thought. Instead, walking over to her nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower's petals have aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it. You're going to be a true woman soon, Grandma said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. So that means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls and more talk about how beautiful you've become. Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland, but but the look on her grandmother's face stopped her hand. You're a beautiful thing," said the old woman, "and there ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you." "Okay, Grandma, that's enough goddamn compliments for one day. Such a mouth on you. Where did that come from? Gee, I wonder. I'll teach you to sass me, girl." Suddenly she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room with a crazed grin on her face. "Grandma," yelled Kaine in a quaking voice. "Grandma, stop it. What the hell?" The old woman stared at her, blinked, then slowly held her wrinkled hands out as if it was the first time she had ever seen them. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girls. Sometimes my mind just..." Kaine thought the look on her grandmother's face was the most heartbreaking thing she'd ever seen. "Listen," she began. "Maybe I should stay home after all." "No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get your fruit and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine. And when you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you." Kaine rolled her eyes, then kissed her grandmother on the forehead, and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. Kaine could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself. But in the end, the temptation was too great. She spun on her heel for one final look and saw a small, bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle hut. Sad expression on her face. Gods, she looks so old now. It's like the wind reached down and just carried her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. I get that. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Kaine pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling down the hill. Her gaze was fixed on a thick black cloud that hovered just above. Tracing its path with a finger, Kaine suddenly felt her stomach nod in on itself. Oh no! Oh gods, no! Her grandmother's house was ablaze. The flames flicked out, as if trying to touch the sky itself. "Grandma!" Kaine ran then, faster than she had ever moved in her life, when she tripped on a stone and went sprawling into the rocky ground. She leapt to her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and
Even fire dragons need water. Take a second to sip some water.
Oh, we got closer. Thank you. As she got closer and closer, Kaine's mind began to race in time with her footfalls. It's too dark. Not just fire. Can't be fire. Too much smoke. Gotta save her. She burst into the front yard and came to a sudden halt. Her worst suspicions confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingling thick, inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet and achieved balance through means of a large armored tail, scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in a random, chaotic pattern, giving the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine, let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. For a moment, the creature retreated into the shimmering inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotted meat and excrement. And the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time Kaine responded with a scream of her own. Hello. Oh god. Alright, you bastard, she thought as her scream echoed off the high cliffs around them. It's you or me, let's go. The shade eyed Kaine with bemused. I've been reading for a long time. It's Kaine's memories. I wish I'd skipped this. To be honest with you. Oh, the shade-eyed Kaine with bemused interest. Then it began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look at that destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart and joy. Thank you. Building in her heart. Kaine glanced towards the house, though through the smoke and flames she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. Grandma! At the sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. She's alive, thought Kaine. Alive. Kaine's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard towards the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot trees and send them flying. The blast sent Kaine tumbling through the air before smashing her against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked. Get up, get up, get up, get up now. As Kaine struggled to her feet, the shade stomped toward the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with the tip of a claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, which she might well have been pushing about. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed into the ground, her energy spent. Kaine lurched to her feet only to fall back to the earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire. One or both of them were surely broken. I thought these were in parts, to be honest with you. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. Grandma, hold on, just a little longer. Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back until only the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with maddening slowness. The distance seemed to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women and flicked out its tongue. Its giant mouth turned up at the corners. Short, panting breaths belched from somewhere deep inside. Bastard, laughing at us. He had no idea how such a mindless creature could experience emotion. But there could be no doubt the shade was taking joy in their suffering. Yeah, I see your pain. The shade moved its claws slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff out her life if Kaine was close enough to touch her. I'm gonna kill this bastard. Summoning all her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as the foot twisted backwards. But she forced it from her mind and began to hobble toward the monster. pulling a small knife from the pouch at her waist. She leapt on the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. "Give her back," she screamed. "Give her back to me." It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt. The skull snapped. The shade panted laughter again, then raised its tail and sending it rushing through the air towards the young girl that was latched to its foot. Kaine never had a chance. The tail struck her square in the chest and sending her crashing into the burning wreckage of the home. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up. "Kaine." Kaine's vision blurred, but she forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out to her through the smoke. "Grandma." "Kaine, you gotta run. You can't best this one." Kaine grabbed the hands and held on with all her strength. "Grandma, come on, we have to go." The old woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, slick with blood, slipped from Kaine's grasp and thumped to the ground below. "Grandma, no. I said run, goddammit. You have to live. Oh, you have to live. You have to get through." The thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she could say another word, the shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed from gaps in the creature's toes as the terrible putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. Oh god, she stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that what she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all of that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers. But then the sensation drifted away on the breeze and was gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after another, faster and faster, until they became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed then, a thunderous sound that echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eastwards, black ichor pouring from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept towards its prey. Kaine's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles. Her head lolled dangerously to the side, yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confidently just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step backwards, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment, laughing like a mad woman. She leapt into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? Think it is. I'm bleeding to death. No, can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke and flames, all of it faded away until all that remained was single incantation, repeated over and over again. Kill it. Kill it. Someone's shooting off fireworks. I swear, what is happening? Kill it. Yeah, kill it. You best kill it now. Kill it now. Yep. Oh my god. Oh yeah, those are fireworks. That's fun. Can you even hear that? Curious now. You can. Oh my god, the mic is going up at least a little bit. Why? As the spark that was Kaine slowly began to flicker and die, she
Meow.
felt her desire. Meow. She felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer. Oh my god. It's a miracle. Kaine!
The beast approaches. Oh, I know.
Sorry, I went backwards so slightly. So see what is actually happening. There are fireworks going on next door. Not next door, but across the street. A few houses down. For some reason. Oh my god, we're back. Ah, this fella. I remember you. Kinda miss you.
What anger this creature
Oh,
must have.
Vice. How I
How did
miss
it
your
even
voice.
survive these past 5 years?
Yeah, it was a good
Not
chunk
gonna
of
let this happen
story.
again. It dies today.
It was a good chunk of
My
story,
sword
but
feels
it just,
lighter.
I hated reading
It's
that
not the
aloud.
blade, but the
If I
skill
was,
of the user. Strike it down.
if I were by myself, I would have been fine, but just reading in my head, no. I can't. It's very hard to just sit here and read it out loud. Hello? I don't know what possessed someone to start setting fireworks off today, of all days. I know it's Black Friday, but that's no excuse to be setting fireworks off. NieR, it's been a while. Poke that thing, please. That's what I wanted to do to that story for a split second. I'm pretty sure there's more to read. There has to be. I'm not joking. There has to be more to read. If I'm remembering correctly. Oh my god! We got a break. I should have drug that out. Higurashi. Gently, weakly, softly, the shade sure that its tormentor was dead, turned and stomped off toward the horizon, stopping along the way to bellow one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Shamed beyond imagining, Kaine tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see, and only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home and noticed a ragged stump of her arm resting a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make clapping a real bitch. Huh? cried a sudden voice from the depths of her mind. Finally gonna die, are ya? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Demo. She thought at an unseen assailant. Thought at the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck your eyes out and feed them to a dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated into smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you. That way you can live forever. No, stop. Don't want to live forever. I want to die right here. I see, he said quietly. Well, if that's what you want. This spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence for a moment, then produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned the page to Kaine and smiled. Since you rejected your offer, I decided to draw someone else. It was a picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kaine opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing at it with sharpened pincers. No, stop. No, don't hurt that picture. Kaine reached out with her remaining arm and waved futilely in the air. NieR is an isekai story. Is it? Love it. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture and to the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kaine turned her good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was. A smashed... It's a continuation of the joke ending. Yeah. When the main character escapes his dying world on a dragon. Ooh. Now I want to play that game. Sketch, smash unrecognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled, then broke into a jolly dance. See that? He cried as he danced his jig. It's perfect now. She looks just like you. I look like that? Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Drowning in despair, Kaine laid her head back in the mud and smoke of her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine? The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time. Oh, what else would it be? As if insanity had somehow found a way to take form. Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lungs refused to work. You know, a wish, like a prayer or something. Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, save me, save me. Oh my god. Kaine finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind. I don't make wishes. They don't come true for me. I'm a curse, a freak. I should be left to die. The other voice boomed in her ears. A god. Oh god, you are the best. Kaine glanced down and saw black, shiny substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. The substance slowly crept around her feet, and then began moving up toward the rest of her body. Is this death? Is this what it's like? Wizard horse, praying to the wizard horse. Or is it my mind just losing itself? She could feel the slime oozing upward, feel the hot, searing pain it left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening. She was still alive, and this was real. Come on, said the voice. Let it go. Kaine tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. Don't ignore me, sunshine. You're ready to give up, ready to die, so why not let me have it? Have what? Your body. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind. The voice paused as if licking its lips. When it resumed, it was filled with mad, unabated joy. I want to take your hands and use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in the blood. Just like before. In response, Kaine shifted her head and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of the encroaching black ooze. Are you a shade? Yeah, maybe. What of it? The slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck by the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small, whispered moan. Feels good, don't it? Asked the voice with a chuckle. Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies. Now give me that body. Come on, give me the body, and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade. A black lump began to protrude from Kaine's side. As she watched, it grew longer and thicker, eventually taking the form of her missing arm. I can see better, she thought. My eye must be growing back too. Slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. Stop, she whispered, marveling at how she regained her voice. Stop. The black ooze hesitated as if considering this request, then quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing in a cloud of smoke. What the hell, sunshine? Screamed the voice. We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die. Grandma said can't die yet. A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that had killed her and heard its mocking laughter, then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage when she opened her eyes again, then burned bright red. That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die. Kaine glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern. The pattern of the shades burned itself into her left arm. Well, I'll be damned. And the voice cheerfully. Look at that, sunshine. I think you and me are going to be good friends now. Kaine stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more the letters seemed ready to puncture her skin and began infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own now. Gotta stop. Gotta stop. Holding her left arm and her right. Oh god, I did not finish reading. Oh well. Come on, don't fight it. Played the voice. Hate's my favorite dish and I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn with the fire of revenge. Thirst for blood, then go out there and shut up. Shut up and get the hell out of my body. Your body, oh that's rich, sunshine, real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet those buddies of yours in the area would love to see you dead. Kaine grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bone crunching on bone filled the air. Stupid idiot girl, you're possessed now, sunshine. No, of course, and there ain't no going back. A voice laughed again, a loud, long wail that seemed to go on without end. Possessed? Whispered Kaine. Yeah, possessed. You and me. We got what you might call a timeshare arrangement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Well, wait till they get a load of you now. Penny looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow, darker. Is this because of that shade? Is this how they see the world? So, listen, purred the voice. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's a plenty in it for you too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine, and now that power belongs to you. You got enemies, people you want to kill. I can make it happen. That little fat kid who kept picking on you, that big old shade that squashed your granny, we'll wrap them up in their own assholes, of course. No more abuse for you, Sunshine, no more pain. Wait, said Kaine, you're a shade. Why would you help me kill another shade? What? You think I'm some kind of racist? Some kind of snob? Some killing snob? I don't give a good goddamn who you murder. Honey pants. I just want to drink from the well. Kaine considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind. She enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new left arm. After a long pause, the voice spoke up again. So, how about it? You and me, we could have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't want. Fuck off, asshole, muttered Kaine. I can handle the killing. Here you go, oh Sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun. So listen, the name's Tyran. It's Tyran, I believe. And if you ever need me, I'll just be hanging out in this piece of meat you call a heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour. And I like rotten and sour. Kaine found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said. Yeah, I think this could work. I'm gonna find that shade and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. And when I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyran. Count on it. Ha, laughed Tyran. I've shit bigger than you. So good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body. But if you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, Sunshine. And watch your back. The voice grew fainter, gradually fading away, fading to somewhere deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waiting until she was sure the voice was gone, and waved her new left arm around a few times. Feels perfectly normal, she thought. Feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want to feel it, wanted to feel normal. That would mean the creature inside her had already won. I'm not a shade, I am Kaine. Repeating this mantra in her head, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red-stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wreath of lunar tears. She thought it had been through hell and back. The garland's petals were as bright as ever, as it should be. Kaine started to place it in her hair, then slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm so sorry, but I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed, corrupted, a freak. And this time, I don't think there's any going back. Holding the flowers to her heart, Kaine fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened to dawn, and the people of the area rose to their daily lives, she remained in that position, as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now inflicted her world.
Alive!
Oh my god.
Stay alive!
Emil?
Stay alive! Grandma.
Grandma?
Kaine, you gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
Emil? Oh my god, we're out of story hell. Oh my god. Hey! Oh, I remember making that thumbnail. I just hit the mic, I'm sorry.
Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
How I missed you, Emil.
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you.
This song, best girl.
Kaine.
Good boy, Emil. Yes, good boy, Emil. And best.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up.
Oh yeah, big NieR.
So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Oh, convenient.
Shit. That's a long time. Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her.
Oh,
We
good.
need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
Oh boy.
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great. Thank you.
Yes.
Kaine waking from her long petrified
Oh,
sleep.
good. You could have been narrating
Emil's
the whole
unflagging
time.
kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
Oh, Devil and Popola.
Are you kidding me? You can't be serious!
Oh, they are. Wanted to reset my recording.
Please try to understand. People are tired and scared, and
I'm tired.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
This is crap, and you know it!
Yeah.
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village.
Yeah.
And now they want to run you out?
People are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me. As long as you're still with us, I can deal with it. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping outside.
But
We'll see you later.
Sorry
But-
about this.
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now.
Uh-huh.
Never even occurred to me.
How?
Damn it.
We should turn in.
No, I wanted to go to the...
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila.
Oh, well.
For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades.
Oh, well. How did that go 5 years ago?
Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
I'm sure you had reasons.
I should apologize to Kaine and Emil. But what good would that even do?
I got a fire going, Kaine.
Wait, is that...
Campfires?
Hello? The campfire
I'm
songs.
so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Oh, she deserves to.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on, I just want to know you better. Please?
Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing. My body is... different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was. No matter how bad things got. She gave me the strength to keep going.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together.
Queer lore, yeah.
Heck, it'll probably be super
Love it.
easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay, can we just forget I told you about that?
No, she deserves to shine. She's best girl. As much as I love Tubi, I don't know who's better, Tubi or Kaine. Ah.
Sleep well?
No.
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
The
I
answer
need to
is
go
A2.
see-
Very
No.
well.
I don't really care for A2, which is weird. Oh, good. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. Oh, money. I don't want to do that yet. Oh, you think I got seeds? No. What do I do to get friggin' seeds? I don't understand. I'm not gonna bother with this quest anymore. This quest can suck. Chickens. I love them. They're just tiny. They're just tiny dragons. Look at them. Here they come. Oh. Oh, there she goes. Oh god, no. Go back. Go back. Your children can't fly over the wall. Save the game, please, for the love of it. Into 22 to 24. How did that happen? Oh. Devila, please give me your words of wisdom.
Hey,
Oh, hi. I kinda thought you'd never talk to us again.
I understand you're doing this for the village. And that you...
Pretty much, yeah. But look, why don't you go talk to Popola? I think she wanted to discuss the Shadow Lord with you.
Oh, fun.
Headed there next. Oh, and... Devila?
Yeah?
Sorry about yesterday. I shouldn't have lost my temper
No,
like
you
that.
shouldn't.
You don't need to apologize. Anyone would be upset when their friends are hurting. Let Emil and Kaine know that we're sorry, alright?
All right.
Oh, there's multiple. Wait, where? I thought there was only one dog. Why is there two? Woofers. Look at those woofers. He's a happy woofer. It's a shame that one died. I forgot his name, to be honest with you. Now I'll figure it out. Completed. Oh no, I don't know what his name was. I'm sorry. That poor woofer. He just wanted to get medicine for his owner. No, not owner, his friend. We like woofers here. Cat, I like meowers more, but woofers are fine. Hello, Popola.
Popola?
Oh. Hello.
Look, I want to apologize for
Stop. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but neither did you. You're just trying to protect the villagers. And I jumped down your throat for it.
It's
Well.
very kind of you to say so. Regardless, please don't let it trouble you.
Ahem. I believe there was something you wished to discuss with us.
Oh, right. Yes, about that. You know about the lost shrine, right?
Yeah.
The temple where I was first discovered.
That's it. Well, it seems that the Shadow Lord's lair is connected to it
Oh,
somehow.
it's there somewhere. I promise you.
It
Just-
was right under our pages the whole time.
But the bridge that leads there is unusable.
So take a boat.
A boat?
Yes. The canal's finally been repaired. It took a lot longer than expected. What with the shades and all. I also asked them to provide a boat at the path to the Lost Shrine's back entrance. The ferryman will let you use it free of charge. That should make it easier for you to move from town to town.
Thanks,
Thank
Popola.
God.
I feel like you've done so much for me. I'm really grateful.
You are
Alright.
now receiving
See
head
you
pats
around.
from Witch Elora. Hello, Lunar.
Hello, Witchalora.
And for the love of everything, be
Thank
careful.
you. I must go in here now. What's happening in here? Oh, they
What
just
is the purpose of...
Beats me.
Popola's hobby corner. I would like the middle shelf.
It's a
please.
sculpted leaf. Right?
This is the first sane thing I have seen in this room.
And the reason this leaf is here is the least sane thing. Whee! Should we do the fishing quest? I don't remember what the reward was for doing the fishing gambit. We can technically complete
Path
them
above
all
the entrance to the
now.
shopping district should lead.
Shut up, NieR, we know.
How excellent to know the canal is
We get to
finished.
see our favorite
Hopefully
ferryman
this
again.
puts our days of running all over behind us.
The faster we can move, the faster we can save Yona. Let's use it as often as we need.
Giant egg.
Oh man.
What's the...
Why
I
are you
was
the only
distracted
one with
while
a
I was
southern
cooking
accent?
and sort of started a fire. Now I have to repair the kitchen and all my equipment. I can't make the repairs without a
Right
bunch
out
of
the
parts.
book
but
sounds British.
the only
Yeah, he
place
does.
you
He's
can find
great.
that much scrap.
Yeah,
Shut
that's
up,
bad.
Kai.
sure?
There's a variety.
I'll have to
of
bring in
accents
a whole
in
bunch
this
of
game.
robots and take it from them, so it ain't exactly safe.
Yeah.
All the more...
This won't be our...
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah.
I need-
Wow.
We know. We've accepted it before. Come on, Vice, let's go. Hello, what did you need? What?
Just the
What's up?
Our water wheel is
Oh,
on
the
its
water
This
wheel.
is all-
Yep.
I suppose
Water wheel.
replacing-
All right.
Thank you.
Did I keep all of the things I had from the last? Oh, good. No, travel to Facade. My favorite place to travel to. I wanted to...
Hey.
the map.
So that's why.
Sure thing. I guess.
One could have.
Oh,
Welcome.
No items. Cool.
Blacksmith.
Thank you. BA is American. Yes, he does. I love him. I'm gonna go ahead and we may as well just do these. I'll go get the map, go to the facade because we can. Medicinal herbs. You guys have to let my friends in the village so we can go to the facade. You're not gonna make them run there, are you? Because that would be rude. Especially if they're helping me.
this book.
As a fellow tome, I
Yeah,
find
I-
this.
Calm
I
down.
haven't
I'm sure
played
it had a
any
happy
Final
life.
Fantasy or League.
Let's. Hey.
It is.
Yeah.
I
We-
would-
We've discovered this already. So the strange thing story. Well, I might have to do story first. Mailbox is empty. I hope I get a letter from NieR tomorrow. Oh no, we have to. The mail. No, I don't want the mail to come. The mail does not need to send us a wedding invitation. She does not need to die, please. No, no. Oh, good for us. Another egg. Reminds me of an old game I played as a child. The Song of the Ancients. I love this song. Whee! Oh. Yep. Got it. Ah, our friend.
Hey, look who it is. Remember me?
Yeah.
Red bag. My pages.
He's alive again.
You're the slovenly half of that couple who refused to stop arguing.
Hey. It's been a while.
Sure has. I've been in charge of this canal since we last talked.
Ooh.
Apparently I did a pretty good job with it because they decided to make me the permanent ferryman.
Good
Oh,
for
yeah?
you.
Thanks. Still, it's not all puppies and unicorns. The old ball and chain is always harping on me now about how much I work. Anyway,
Ball and
if
how
you got a
dare.
place to be, just let me know and I'll take you there.
I wish to go. Oh, I can't go to the desert. That's exactly where I want to go. Please, we're going to Facade because now I'm invested in getting these side quests done. Whee! Ah, shades. These things. First city, Might and Magic 6. Ah. Is this open? It is, thanks. Although it's not that far of a run, regardless. Why did you pull your sword out? Brought a chick home with him. He made little chirps and follows me around. It's just the cutest thing. Chicks are very cute. I shall admit that. I don't want to take your quest. I know what it is and I don't like it. Goodbye. Hello.
Hi there. Do you carry axles and paddle boards?
I'm afraid I'm out of stock, but I could make them if you bring me iron ore and logs.
Oh, great. So, how much do you need?
I think 10 of each should suffice.
Gotcha. I'll be back in a bit.
Water wheels are great, but they're a pain in the butt to maintain.
In the past, humans harnessed different methods to provide energy.
Like what?
One such method was achieved through the intricate compounding of iron and fire.
Wow. What did they do with that?
Oh, a great many things. It could be used to power large iron crates called trains, or illuminate whole cities against the dark of night.
Oh.
Whoops.
Yeah, no thanks.
Why not?
Who wants to move a big iron crate? And how am I supposed to sleep if it's all bright outside?
Well, I suppose if you wish to look at it that way.
Besides, my life is lots of fun already.
Oh, good.
If more people were like you, Emil, this world might not be half bad. Hey, can you fix damaged books?
Given time and the proper materials, sure.
And what would those materials be?
To restore the book, I'll need 3 drops of machine oil, 3 eggplants, and 3 goat hides. You're demanding. Demanding this guy. I wanna. Oh, I need to talk to you, not that guy. I wish to go to the weapon shop. Don't want to watch this. Eggplants, yes, eggplants. I don't know why. May as well get them. Need to go somewhere else now. The grocery store, please. I need to spend. Just jealous of Vera? Oh, I'm jealous of. Oh, the melons. You don't sell eggplants. I'm just going to every store. Natural glue. Ooh. Oh, I could have bought wolf hides. Oh my god. Man, that guy didn't need to suffer. We're shopping today. I'm not taking your side quest. I'm done with that. Okay. Unless there's any more here, but I think that'll be after the ability to go through Sandstorm. Which is an unfortunate ability to get after what happened. Hate that we got an ability out of that. Whee! Just what? Oh, it's on this side. Whoops. How many goat hides do I have? Four. Good. 0 eggplants, though. Machine oil. I have 0 machine oil. I don't know where I'm going. I got him. Oh, thank you, kinda. You got him. didn't even come after you. You attacked me. Okay, so we got all the weapons from Facade. Why are you standing way over
there.
here? I think we have to grow the egg. I think there's seeds here. I'm gonna check the grocery person to see if there's anything I can buy them.
There's not.
No. We got seeds from here.
I'll try.
Where I thought we got eggplant seeds.
Even come from?
What? No, the ship is back. That's nice. Who are you?
Sorry, my...
Oh.
See?
You're the tackle shop.
Hi there.
No.
Come back if...
And that's the fish store.
You need me.
Materials. No.
If you need.
Ah, my old fisherman friend. Oh, there's items back here? Ooh.
Hey, I know you. Not really. I've got a I need 5.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Trading business, huh?
Is something the matter?
No, it's just that... Well, I've never left this area. It's got me wondering what it would be like to visit another country. I'd love to take Iona on a trip like that sometime.
And someday you shall.
I will. I'm sure of it.
Whee! Okay,
Oh, there.
we're just going to everywhere, just to figure out where to go. Do I get eggplant seeds? Come on, NieR, we can do this.
I worked.
No.
Shop here.
Thanks for.
Oh. Do you sell it? Oh, you do? Okay. I didn't have to go anywhere.
Thanks for...
Log.
Thank...
How many logs do I need? So I hate gathering stuff. Five... 15... We need 15 pieces of wood, please.
Thanks.
I'm willing to spend the money so I don't have to go out and
Sure.
find them. Watch me find them. Meow. Oh, that's a pretty one.
You say.
I could have bought the damn eggplants.
Come again. You.
Oh my god. There will be no goat hides. So we need to go to fishermen for salmon ones. I mean... Why do I need leather boots? Closed book? I have 4 goat hides. I still have mutton. I'm buying them. I bought seeds. I don't care. We're buying the eggplants.
Come again any...
You're welcome. As I hit the wrong button. Oh, I've collected materials. Go back to client. Oh, good. Titanium alloy. Oh, I need iron ore. Where's that at?
Oh there!
Wait, I know you can buy iron. I don't know why. I know very well we can just buy everything we need. Who are you, the material person? Oh, you don't have what I need.
Things sure.
That's the bar.
Which job should I give you first?
Masterless Lighthouse? Life in the Sands? No, I know what that is and I don't want to do it.
Got a job from Seafront. I wrote...
Yeah. I'm traveling...
These tired old bones.
I know. I've now just decided to do side quests for no reason.
Oh there!
Back to Seafront to see what these people want. NieR and Vicey are always together. He says even though they argue about that, they're actually good friends. That was on April 11th. Would you look at that? Oh. Materials.
Sorry, my.
This is the item shop. I don't know why I'm here.
See?
Need materials. That's tackle. I think materials. Yeah, materials is down here.
You need me.
Nope.
If you...
To the lighthouse. Ah, big ship. Hello.
Hey, you got a moment? You used to be friends with the lighthouse lady,
Well, I
right?
mean,
As I remember it, we basically hated each other.
Oh, well, you at least talked to her, right? Could I ask you a favor?
What is it?
The lighthouse is in good shape now, but it's going to wear out eventually. We'd like to have replacement parts ready. You think you could get the parts from the junk heap
oh
for
my
me?
god.
I'm sure the lighthouse lady would be appreciative, wherever she is.
She's gone.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, thank you. I think we'll need 10 broken lenses and 10 broken batteries.
We have a few requests here. Looks like you covered.
While you're at it,
Look, I know you have a few things to do, but you know, here's some more things. Actually, almost done with it. Oh yeah, we have to go talk to that guy. Contract for conduits. Everything leads back to facade. Why can't I jump this? This seems very jumpable. I'm very upset. I can't do this. How dare they make that not a shortcut? We need 10 broken batteries. This way's faster, I hope. Still have the fishing one. Visible wall, no splashes of the what?
Here's your stuff.
Much appreciated. Now I can get back to business.
Good
Here's
for
some
you.
gold. I'll let you know as soon as I need my floor swept or a toilet cleaned.
Shut up. Give me your money. Ah, yes, the sound of completing a quest. I don't know where to get machine oil. It's not like there's a shop in the area. Blowfish. I'm getting iron just walking around. I may as well just walk back to the village. See if I can't get the iron that I need. And then I can get experience and it's fine. Ah, nice shady day. Oh god. I'm missing every swing. No. How dare. We got it. Okay. Spiritual. What? Who are you fighting back there? No. Oh, I missed it. How did I miss it? Iron, that's what I wanted. Oh my god, here, please. That's copper, that's not what I want. Okay. We got one closer. Oh, cord. Okay. Yeah, may as well just continue until we can get most of this stuff. You have to get in the junkie, which doesn't help us right now.
Oh there!
We'll eventually just be able to get into the junkie normally.
lost shrine's up ahead, just past this cave.
Thanks.
As well as the Shadow Lord's castle.
Let us make haste.
We're on it. Hansel. What do you want? Go away, dirty, defective swine. I'm not like you. I'm different. Yeah. Calm down. This place reminds me of NieR. I miss the giant hole. You know, it reminds me of NieR. Automata, not NieR, but you know. Why is there always a hole? Whee! I got him. Okay. My favorite. Once I thought there was like 2 NieR. Yeah, same. There's a second? I had no idea. You again. Stop bothering me. Grimoire Weiss has been taken away. Hansel is dead. There's no reason for me to exist anymore. My life is over. Just leave me alone. What? Like the NieR and NieR Automata shows.
Ain't you excited, sunshine? We finally get to bathe in blood.
Don't talk to me.
Who?
I want to kill so bad I can barely stand it.
Okay. You do that. Oh, there's shades. I help. Die. 2 hits. Just. I'll get him. Where'd he go? I missed. Technically, there's 3 NieR games because you've got NieR Reincarnation, which is technically a gacha game. No, it's fine. No, we had to jump on that train. Oh god, not this. We have to do this again. Yeah. Oh, there's a shade out there. It's perfectly right there. Perfect.
This is all too easy.
Ooh. I thought pachinko. Oh, you know that pachinko game, NieR. Oh, that doesn't go well. That's just box. No, okay. Can we play Peggle for a little bit? We got a decent way through before we changed directions to Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. Yeah. Okay, come on, we can do this. This is... Go game Silent Hill NieR Genesis. Yeah, that. You've never heard of that? Moving these crates is wonderful. Now I just want to put it in this slot. Turn back. Turn back. Why?
What's with these guys?
I don't know.
Certainly not your garden variety, Shades.
Their bodies aren't fully functional.
Say, I've heard of this. A cursed area where incomplete shades gather.
I haven't. Why is auto not you? It didn't like you abbreviating Evangelion for some reason. My model would lag. You just keep coming, that's fine. NieR, it's right NieR. Please, okay, there we go. Shinko. Yeah. It does not like you. I need to get it up on this side, okay. I got it. Right there is good. Okay. No, I have to make it look nice. I have to make it look. No, you cannot. Jesus. Oh, yes. Oh, good. That guy lost his head. Oh, that guy too. Oh, God. Oh! Hold on, as soon as I get the correct direction. Treated you all poorly. I mocked you, betrayed you, all because you went gestalt before the change was complete. But after all this, I think I can understand you. I think we can speak as equals. This makes me very happy. I hope we can spend the rest of our lives. What was that? I don't know. You tell me.
Kaine, Emil, look, from now on, I'm going to sleep outside with you.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the village. It's stupid.
I saw.
So you're staging a protest? Fun!
Don't waste your time.
But it just feels wrong.
Feels wrong.
Well, that's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay out here with us.
Emil.
You've got a super important mission. You can't sleep out in the rain.
Yes,
what
I
if you
can.
catch a
Don't
cold?
tell me what to do.
Besides, I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
Yeah, Emil.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Just kick him aside.
Where? Oh, good, a health. Okay. How did you get up there? Don't you touch them. I'm sorry. Damn you.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
Stop, little one. I'm too strong for you.
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light. Pathetic to the end, I see.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
I am not their leader. It is I who rely on them. Me reading as I'm trying to kill things. It is they who saved me. Stop hurting my friends.
Oh, you're funny. I'm gonna start crying here.
we only have... Oh good, now I get to sit here for a minute. That's fun. Oh, I got it.
Have you felled the beast?
Those are my friends. I'm not. No.
This is one stubborn son of a bitch.
Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Hey there, Sunshine.
Hi.
You ain't feeling bad for this freak, are ya? Ain't no turning back now. You gotta lust for blood. Embrace the slaughter. All we know is the thrill of battle. Ain't that right, Kaine?
Well, that did more damage. Hold on, I got it. Would you stop? No, not Bisco.
Kaine!
Oh, that went deep.
Even fire dragons need water. Little water after a great battle with a Beyblade.
Kidding me?
Kaine!
Move, move. Come on, you stupid arm, move. We are incomplete. Our friends make us whole.
Kaine! Are you alright?
Kinda.
Kaine!
Why do you ask if Yusi's been pierced
I
through the
fear
heart?
there is little we can do for her.
No! Kaine!
Practically
What
pierced through
is
the heart.
happening?
It's all over for you, Sunshine.
Kaine! Kaine! It's Kaine's shade!
With no other choice, we must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
Where is she? I can't. Over there. Oh, we got it.
Kaine, please! Come back to us!
Oh dear.
Please tell me we get to read more.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine!
Oh, we'll be fine.
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with...
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again. As many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you. I'm weak and I'm sad. and I'm lonely, but you make me strong. You're my friend, and I need you. So don't you dare leave me.
Yeah. You tell her, Emil.
All right, all right. Stop crying. And thanks. I'm all right.
Over there. And what is this?
Beats me. It's got some kind of writing on it, but I don't know what it says.
It's a
How
key, calm down.
remarkably useless of
You'll
you.
take that.
Well,
Okay.
let's go ask Popola.
He is honest. I love him. Oh good, we get flashback. Okay. Not flashback, but
It's a cipher of some kind.
Can you determine its meaning?
I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle.
oh, you
Here,
think now.
take a look at this. I wrote down all the words I can understand.
Oh, that memory tree. That's always
This
a good one.
fragment is called the Stone Guardian. Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, the Memory Tree, Loyal Cerberus. The Law of Robotics probably refers to the Junk Heap.
Really?
And the Memory Tree might be the Forest of Myth. But as for Sacrifice and Loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue.
Oh, I'm right.
Not a problem.
Hmm?
If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right?
Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage.
They're just shades.
Yeah, we're just
Besides,
shades, not
it's
human
the
at
only-
all.
It's a dangerous task.
Yeah, well, Yona's in even more danger.
But how can you even be sure that she's...
Direct comment. won't-
Because she is! The Junk Heap and the Forest of Myth, yeah? I'm on my way.
Please be careful. Oh, the villagers know how much they've sacrificed.
Well, we
and
should have
they're
the key by
thankful.
now.
It's just... they're scared, you know? People can't change overnight. I'll hurry them along the best I can. But can you please give them a little more time?
I'll try.
Okay. Yeah. Who's somewhere? Who knows where? I think we'll stop by the Junk Heap first. Do all that so we can wait for a letter. And then
Popola said we might be able...
Perhaps we can find...
we can do the weapon. The myth. Something. Oh, the chicken. No, stop. This is the wrong way. What is that? I wish to know. Defense drop. Hello? What? Oh, hello. How are you? Where that poor doggo died. Where did... We're very good at... As much as I get a little god. Be going. Oh, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. Make sure I'm not muted. Fine. Alright. Friend Gideon. Missed him.
Damn! Where'd they go? Get him! Don't let him escape!
Are we gonna die, Mom? My child. I see. You're almost grown up now, my child. Stay strong. You must run now. Do you understand? Run as fast as you can. Not you. I'll challenge them and give you time to escape. No, you can't. Be safe, my child. Be happy. Be safe and happy. Promise me that you will remember your mother. Mom. Mom, wait. We're still together. Mom.
Here! They're in here!
Mom, no. Don't leave me. Mom, why? Who's there?
Who are you?
I am Khalil? What's your name?
Military defense robot, P-33.
P-33.
You are an intruder. You must be eliminated. Error. There is something leaking from your eyes.
I'm crying, you big dumb robot. I miss my mom.
What is crying? Who is Mom?
Doesn't matter. I can't see her ever again because she's dead.
My creator is also dead. He perished hundreds of years ago.
Hundreds of years ago? Really?
874 years, 10 months, 14 days, 4 hours, and 43 minutes. 44 minutes.
Aren't you lonely?
I am incapable of being lonely, or missing others, or crying.
I'm crying because I don't want to die.
You will die.
If the humans catch me, they're gonna kill me.
Why will they kill you? will not permit the humans to kill Khalil.
That did say it right. Cool. Huh?
Military defense robot P-33 will protect you.
You gonna help me?
P-33 is charged with defending others. P-33 will defend Khalil.
Oh, hooray. Thanks, robot. And since we're friends now, I'm gonna call you BP. Oh, that's an adorable name.
Man, there's gotta be tons of machinery here.
Yeah, but I don't know how much we can actually use.
Oh, wow. Check this out. It looks brand new.
Hey, be careful, all right? This place is dangerous.
I'll end it this
I'll be
way,
fine.
Oh no!
Huh?
Look out!
Huh?
Oh,
Huh?
no.
Jacob? Oh God, this can't be happening. Jacob! Jacob! No!
And there's the face of hatred. Wow, that was scary.
The noise of the intruders caused the structure to fail. They should have proceeded with more caution. One intruder has perished.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't think they were chasing me. They seem nice.
The junk heap. Perhaps we should speak to the brothers. They might know something about this.
Oh, hey there. It's been a while.
Oh, I have.
You're the little one, aren't you? You've grown up.
How fares your brother?
My brother's been dead for 4 years.
Oh, I see. Please forgive the question.
It's okay.
I need to ask you something.
What is it?
You heard any rumors about shades around here? Not the little ones. I'm looking for one that's unusually big and powerful.
No, I haven't heard about anything like that. But I haven't really been listening. All I want is to destroy robots. Just rip them up.
Rip them up.
Okay. Never mind then. See you later.
Yes?
I recently got my hands on a weapon. A very powerful weapon. I thought you might get some use out of it.
Don't we already have this weapon?
Oh, we already have it.
Shh. These things happen the second time around. This sword has seen better days.
Yeah, it's pretty beat up. I mean, there's potential, but it's fairly powerless, right?
Can you repair it?
You're breaking the
I
fourth
can
wall.
repair any.
If you'll fix it, I'll get the parts.
I'm so glad I decided not to throw this out. I'm gonna need some memory alloy. Only the real big enemies on the second basement level have them, so watch yourself. Also, here's the passcode to get down there. Use it on the elevator.
You got it.
Wait.
I'm gonna need only the real.
You got it.
But
no.
What can I help you with?
Oh, you sell that war.
Come back.
Come back soon. Go rip some robots up. Oh my god.
It's a shame about the older lad. He was but a child.
Sounds like you went into a dangerous area for the sake of the business.
Here. Oh, I'd wave if I could. Hello, Yona.
The elder brother postponed his joy for the sake of his sibling. Do you think he was ever truly happy?
Just making his little brother happy would have been enough. That's what being an older brother is like.
Ah. No, die. This one. Oh, now it opens, of course. Okay. Shit. Ah. Ah. Oh my god, no. Thank you, Emil. No, that's locked. Woo. Machine oil. Yeah. Is this all that's gonna happen? Oh, hello. We can't get any more broken antennas. We've exhausted our resources. We have too many. We can't get any. Not exhausted. I don't know what I'm doing. Locked. No. Let's not. Broken antenna. We don't have that. Okay. No. Oh, I missed. Can't go that way. No. Shit. No, just stop. Oh, they can drop machinery. No, just a bunch of cables. Come on. Broken battery. And I don't know what that was. No, you. Oh, good. It's this part. My favorite. This door always closed on me. Why is it now staying open? Nope, don't go back that way. We don't need to. explosions. Just ah. Oh, Emil. Oh, we left one. Okay. What kind of? NieR told me stories until I fell asleep. Don't remember anything, but boy was I happy. I bet. Oh, Jesus. Got him. Ah. This is I'm enjoying taking down these robots. I'll finish up this half of the quest. There's a mission. I got a titanium out. I'm happy about it. Ah, yes, my favorite things. If this door is broken, it won't open. There are antennas and antennas. Here? That was a suspicious room. Oh my god, just... How am I supposed to get out of here? I'm very good at this game. Antenna, antenna, antenna. Fun. Get me out of here. Hello? What? Oh, hello. And it's gonna explode. Always use a dented metal board. Where?
Even
Wow.
fire dragons
What's
need
happening?
water. Win the game, let your breath drink water.
Thank you. Get out of here. Ah. Thank you. Jesus, I forgot they explode. I don't know why I forgot they explode. Oh my god. Okay. Can I just... Oh, I got it. Give me that. Memory alloy, something. Okay. Give me machine oil. That just so happens to be a rare drop. But only the flying ones. What? Did you? Oh Jesus! Wait, no. Do I have to go all the way back? I don't want to do this. No. Please tell me I can just leave from this side. I did last time. Please, game. Wait, what? I get to fight them again? Okay, I'm good for that. I'm fine with it. Pokemon. Oh, antenna. Whoops. We can still collect them. No, we just don't get to fight the big one again. Okay. Machine oil. Machine oil. Yes. Are you serious? What is happening today? Oh my god. did want to let you get items from you, yes. Did not lure you. Okay. A floor 1, please, wherever that. Cool. Love it. Surface. Story before bedtime the other day about a husband and wife with matching red bags. He said, okay, ready? What's a ship?
A large seagoing vessel that carries freight and passengers over bodies of water.
Yay, you're so great, Beefy. You've learned so much.
You have taught me much, Khalil. You have helped to expand my vocabulary. You have instructed me in the ways of the outside world.
Yay. Well, there's tons of stuff I don't know either. Maybe we should leave here and go explore the world.
Because we are friends.
That's right. Yay, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, that's gonna go over well. Alright.
That's some pretty impressive stuff you found. I'll start upgrading your weapon right away. And since you did me a favor, I won't even charge you for it.
Oh, I thank you.
Well, actually, this is gonna take a little more time than I thought. No sense in you waiting around. I'll send you a letter once it's ready.
That would be great.
Cool. I'm gonna check on my quest progress now.
This appears with
More
Papa, you are forget-
Yay. Oh my god. You have collected the materials you need. Okay. You have collected materials you need. And then get all the titanium alloy I needed apparently. Oh, I need more lenses. Heaven forbid not have enough lenses. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I am going to go ahead and end. Oh Jesus, where am I? There I am. I'm turning the music back on. I just no. No, yes. Oh, Jesus, no. Oh, well, yep, that happened. Okay, hold on. Now I got this to fix. There we are. Where? Oh my god. I don't want to make it full screen. Okay, we're good. We good now. Yeah, we're okay. Let me see who I can send you all to. Let's see. Ah. We can rate them back. We haven't rated them yet. Yeah, we'll do that. We haven't rated this person yet. They're playing Baldur's Gate 3, which is interesting. I love that. I believe they are a seal. I believe. Seal dog. Cool. I need. I don't know this seal. Whatever. Ow. We're gonna raid them. I'm hoping that is the correct. Okay. And we have this. I made this because I can. And I will see you all tomorrow for something. I have no idea, honestly, what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but I will do it. And I'll see you later. Another hold on. I'm gonna hope that I'm not raiding during the ad. Yeah, although you might get hit with ads. Alright, thank you for joining. Oh, I'm just going. I'm just gonna say there's ads. Sade's ads. See you later. Goodbye.